Alright, moving along to Sony. I was really impressed with the conference. Their presentation and the pre-shows and everything that they have streaming and PlayStation Home online, you can get it on your Vita. I thought it was really well done. However, the execution had some flaws to it as far as the video dropping out. My PlayStation 3 froze up, for example. I really wish they would have showed their conference on G4 or Spike, but they didn't. With that being said, though, the content is what makes the show, and their content was by far the best.
I thought it was spectacular too. As you said, it was kind of hard to watch. I actually went to my Xbox and got on my IGN app and it streamed the best on there, which is kind of funny. But
yeah,
I thought the content was great. Like you said, they started out front with Sly Cooper, it looked really good, and then they brought it inside. They started off
Beyond Two Souls, and that is made by Quantric Dreams, and those are the guys that made Heavy Rain, and I am a Heavy Rain fan. What about you?
I loved Heavy Rain. I thought it was a great game. I'm excited about this new game.
Yeah, I mean, it started off, you had the girl, she's sitting there in the backdrop with this sheriff, and her head shaved, she's got a scar in the back, and then the SWAT team moves in, and then all hell breaks loose. She kicks their asses.
Yeah, she pretty much looks like she got some cool mental powers or something.
From there, they showed PlayStation All-Stars.
Excited.
They announced 2 new characters, which
was, and people were confused because, like, my buddy actually asked me, he's like, hey, so who the new characters? Are they making a new Uncharted game? I heard the music start playing, but that music was just showing them what's in it. And as you know, it's Nathan Drake, of course. You can't. I think it'd be cool to have like a Sully or somebody else to bring another one of them characters.
Right.
They've been the whole time.
DLC probably.
Yeah. And then they showed up Big Daddy. I mean, how cool is that? You know? That was like, wow.
And Sony also confirmed that PlayStation All-Stars was coming to the PlayStation Vita, and it's going to have cross-play compatibility.
That's going to be sweet. It's going to be awesome. Take it on the go with you. Meet your friends up.
Yes.
Have a good time. That's one game. I really hate playing split screen. I don't like it. I won't play it. This is one game I'll have buddies over. We'll sit back and we can play together and just beat the crap out of each other and drink a few beers, you know, have a good time.
Right. So definitely excited from there. They went ahead, they announced new DLC for Little Big Planet 2, and they announced that you can use your Vita as a controller to make levels in Little Big Planet.
Another kick to Nintendo kind of, if you ask me, as we get on to them a little bit later on.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is that's very smart by Sony.
Very smart.
I'd love to see more games. I mean, if you could have Madden sitting there and use your Vita to control it or pick your plays, you know.
That'd be kind of sweet, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And then even for shooters, you use it for a duty or something to have your map down there. And the way you can do is a lot of people like, well, they don't have no R2 or L2. How about just the touchpad behind to be the R2, L2?
Yeah, like in the upper left and right-hand corners of the screen. Yeah. Kind of like in Resistance.
And it's got a lot of potential.
This is the first step. So it seems like Sony's going to be to the market first with this before Nintendo.
It does, or they're going to try hard. One or the other. Another thing though, the Plus members announced that, and that looked awesome. You get the 2 free games today. You get the Infamous 2 you get today, and Little Big Planet 2. So if you don't have it, download it if you're a Plus member.
I own them both. So
download it anyway.
Yeah, but definitely subscribe. I was kind of hoping a little bit more for PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, I heard the rumors of the big revamping and stuff like that. If they are, they're probably going to hold that back for a Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been doing it lately. A lot of big stuff's been coming out of Tokyo now.
Yeah, and there's a lot of rumors that they're going to team up with, what was it? They did say that later this summer, Vita is going to get PS1 compatibility. Yeah. And we were promised that shortly after launch. Apparently, shortly after launch is 6 months, but who's counting? Yeah.
Let's move on to the Assassin's Creed. Was it 3?
Assassin's Creed. And my system cut out. I didn't get to watch it. All I seen was the ship battles in slow-mo. So you're going to have to fill me in about the announcement with that.
That's when my stuff started messing up and I went over to my Xbox and watched it on IGN. Thank you, Xbox IGN app. They first just started out, they showed Assassin's Creed, they showed some of the winter scenes and stuff. And then I'm pretty sure it cut away to the Vita with this new character, the first time you're ever going to play a girl. And she looked fluent, it looked great. If that was gameplay, it looks amazing. They're doing a great job with it. They showed the crystal white Vita, envious, want one. Just because if I had white first, I would have won a black Vita to the black one. That's just consumer horror. I'm one of those. But then after that, they go back to this ship scene on the regular version. I wasn't prepared for that. It looks gorgeous, looks amazing. But the thing that threw me for a loop is that the person they showed didn't look like the assassin guy. So I was confused whether it was the Vita game or the PS3 game. I don't know what that was. I'm pretty sure it was the PS3
Yeah,
game.
it's
But what
PS3.
are you? Who are you? What is he doing? Is he just dressed up like, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I mean, if they had I don't know if this was, again, I missed the whole Assassin's Creed part, but just think of the online and being like, taking control of that ship, just for multiplayer.
And having sea battles with your buddies or something.
I
Cool.
think that'd be hot.
I don't know if it's going to happen, but it'd be
this
cool.
new peripheral, new game, new genre called Wonder Book, and this was the downturn for the show for me. It was boring. It's a neat idea.
It is very neat.
You have AR type reality with the Move controller and books, and you know that's great. It's fine and dandy, but it's 20 or 30 minutes long. And to me, if I'm Sony, I'm just released the Vita. It should be about selling Vitas and games and the other stuff, not a peripheral that you're going to sell out and they sell 1 million or 2 copies.
And I'm with you. I thought it was a yawn moment. I really didn't like it too much. It's not for me. Like I said earlier, J.K. Rowling, a lot of people like her. They love the Harry Potter books, the movies. I like the Harry Potter movies. It's just something they probably could have kept. I don't know if I want to sit on the floor with a book on my lap. My daughter's 5. Like I said, she looked at it and she asked me to play a different game. I thought I was playing a game. She said, "Daddy, why don't you play another game?" So she didn't even like it. So I don't know.
God of War Ascensions.
And
Oh,
that game looks amazing. It's a prequel, they said, right?
Yes, it is a prequel. They confirmed that after the show last night.
Looked awesome. We seen Kratos with a few new powers. How he was rebuilding bridges, maybe manipulating time. It looks pretty sweet. The thing I like about prequels and I don't like about prequels is if it's a prequel, are they going to explain where that power went in the other games? You know, it's kind of hard to make a prequel and not step on your toes.
Well, I guess it's hard to make God of War 4 when you killed all the other gods in God of War 3. So you got to start somewhere.
But why not? I wish they would have went a little further forward with the prequel. When he still had the family, when he had the, you know, when
You
they
mean further back?
Further back, yeah. I wanted to, you know, back it up.
After that, Game of the Year was showed, and that
And
was...
if it ain't Game of the Year, it's real close. I tell you that right now. Cause
No, it's Game of the Year. It's already got my
We're not
vote.
calling it. Yeah, well, we're gonna call it, but we're not. It's gonna be. It's. I don't know if anything can top it as of right now. If it comes out this year, games are in trouble because The Last of Us.
Yeah, The Last of Us.
was the last of the great games. This game was awesome, dude.
Yeah. The play that they showed was fantastic. The fight sequences, everything about it was top notch. It was
Beautiful.
action
The
packed.
voice acting, the way they communicated with each other.
Yeah, I mean, brings a whole new take or genre to the action adventure type game. I think, and it's kind of it was mix in some survival horror type stuff.
Are there zombies? What is it? You know what I mean? Is there a virus clear by it? Are there zombies? I seen real people, which is sweet. You know, you pretty much like I Am Alive. It kind of reminds me of I Am Alive a little bit, only way.
Yeah.
Like you said, I mean, The Last of Us is Naughty Dog. You did a great job. I love my favorite part. I think which everybody's favorite part was when the girl hit the guy with the brick to save the guy. I mean, everybody gasped. I was like, wow, this is...
Yeah, you just had 6,000 people or 5,500 people that was in that conference center.
It was...
Yeah.
It was emotional, you know.
It drew you in.
It did. It really drew you in.
This is the type of game that makes video games not just a game, but art.
Yeah, it makes you... It's a full experience. This is a game that I could play and my girl would sit there and watch, and my kids would watch.
Yeah.
And be like, wow, this is awesome.
Sony. What was your overall grade?
I'm going to give them the gold.
A gold award?
The gold award. I thought they did a great job. In between, they might have got a platinum if that book stuff wouldn't have been in there. They could have used it on something else.
Yeah.
Like I said, no disrespect. Some people might like it, just not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I didn't like it at all. But I'll give them a gold. What about you?
I'm going to have to give them a gold too. I thought it was really well done. I wish they would have just shown the conference on TV as well, because whatever tech they're using for their online, it's not there yet. It's close, but...
No cigar.
No cigar, that's
No
right.
cigar.
But I thought it was really good. They're still pushing forward with the PlayStation 3. You know, they're still taking chances. They're still having original IPs for it. So, definitely a gold.
Gold.